Welcome. This video is supposed to be about templates. Since the webinar, we have done a major upgrade of the scripts. You don't need to do that anymore for this indicator. But still, I'm going to show you because it's a good thing to know about and how they work. The original indicator, the FX King Pro, looks like this. Help no one, right? It's just 8 different currency pairs and all their lines. You see the badges here for each line, which line it is. If you like this view, of course you can use it, but there are better ways to do this. You see down here you have this, the best and second best trade based on strength. This works well when they are trending, but for a day trader, we show in other videos how to identify good pairs too, before they actually become the strongest and the weakest, right? And you have some forecast down here. Strong divergence, high conviction trade available, right? For OCN right now. And no doubt about that, because it's in a big bullish trend. So what we did before was every chart we loaded had to be edited here, which, for example, if we were using OCN, we would take off all checkboxes except OCN, right? And then we would have to go here and take away all badges that we don't only keep OCN. That works for one pair. But if you are interested to run like 8 pairs or even 28 pairs that this one is managing at the same time, that becomes a frustration that will take hours to manage. We don't want that. So we changed this one after many hours of coding and fixing, because TradingView is very good when it comes to one chart. When it comes between indicators and charts to identify data, it has limitations. But we managed to get that working. I'm going to show you now how a template works still, even though you don't need to do that for the FX King Pro. So let's say, for example, we have this indicator, right? A few arrows on a chart like this. Now we want to have this view sometimes, but not every time. Then we go up to templates, save indicator template. We can call this one AG1, for example. We remember symbol, we will remember interval, because we want to have the same time frame, we want to have the same symbol. Let me save that one. Good. Then we take this one off. We go to same template, save indicator, remember symbol, remember interval, AG2, like this. Save. Now you have made 2 different templates. If you go up here and you star mark these 2, then you see you get 2 buttons here. You see the buttons only show you the first letter of the name you gave it. So what you can do, you can click on this one and go to open template, and here you see its full name, so it's easy to select them. This can be very useful if you use, let's say you use an indicator that you only watch on 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart and so on. Template can be very useful. Instead of, if you have 2-3 indicators, you can edit each of them to only be visible on a specific chart, right? So for example, let's say we go back to this one. There. Oh, sorry, this one. The one with the indicator. We remove that one for now. And what you can do here, if you want to, you can go to this one, and let's say you only want to have 15 minutes, you would take off everything except minutes, put in 15 here to 15 here. Then it will only show on a 15-minute chart. If you switch to a 30-minute, it won't show because you have taken it off. You could do that for each indicator, but that's a lot of extra work as well, so you don't have to. Templates is much better, because then you can decide if you want to have a clean chart. So if I want to have a clean chart now, I just click on this one. This. As you saw, I'm double click on the chart, then I show or hide the indicator like this. Same thing with the indicator. You can double click on it to get the full size, and 2 times get it back like this. And you can of course also manage the width and height here, or the height at least, right? This. Okay, so what we have done now with the indicator is we have automated it. So right now what you're doing is you're running it in a manual mode. See down here, batch mode, manual. If I change this to auto chart like this, right? Now you see what happens. It auto locates what chart you're watching, plot the lines for those 2 pairs, and also add the badges on automation. We didn't have that in the beginning, so it was quite a pain to, 8 pairs you could probably manage, because then you can do templates. But if you want to do more than 10, you can only do 10 templates, indicator templates. Then you have a problem. So we had to do this, right? And if I, for example, go here and say I want to trade euro US dollar, instead of me have to go in and edit the indicator every time, now it auto load the pair here, right? Euro yen. See, euro yen, instead of all lot of lines here, and you don't really know. That's why you see this one down here where you can see the color of the line. But when you're trading and you're most traders are under some pressure, and do I have the right lines here, and does it match with my chart and so on, it becomes a nightmare. We don't want that. So that's why we did it automated. So basically what you can do, sorry, I will have to go back here. When you're here, you can either use your arrow up and down or space like this. Just jump between the charts in the morning or before, like London, before New York and so on. See if something has changed. The dashboard can tell you some information here, but remember that most those are-called strength meters, they give you a value when they are strong and weak, and then mostly when it has run away and it's too late, unless there is a huge trend, of course, as you saw on also yen here, for example. Right now it has changed to euro yen, but also is as well. It's mixed right now, but it's pretty strong, so you could match those two. But let's say euro yen, for example, right? Is this a good pair to trade? You must check it. See, looking at the daily time frame, looking at whatever setup you have and so on, of course. But we want to enter trades when they cross and when they have done a specific breakout, so to say. The other videos will explain to you what you should be looking for and how you should be managing this. So this tool now is as good as we can make it. So that's why we're not going to look into templates for this one. This is automated, but if you want to do templates, you now know how to do that as well, and how you to change the visibility. And the last thing we're going to do is add the other indicator. Right? So we take strength there. Take away this one. This one. On this one, you can select a specific base. A base is the first pair here. Or basically, what you do, depending on the strengths, which cross has happened, the pair that you are going to trade, you select that one here. So let's say, for example, I have also yen open, and I want to trade yen. Then I would of course select yen like this, right? And you see after a few seconds, it changes to yen strength. So it's very weak, and we know that for sure. Look at this chart here. But here you can see how yen do against other pairs in its own asset group. Because this one, even if it says euro yen here, is that a euro yen situation, or does it mean that yen is actually weak against every other currency? That's what most indicators don't tell you, but now you have such indicator. You see it's weak against most. It's only one that is strong, New Zealand dollar, yen. That gives you information. You see down here, JPY leading weak, wait for confirmation, right? You can visually see this, but it gives you some information. And it says sell JPY, GBP. And as you know, the asset order is GBP, JPY. So you would still come into that chart, right? And if the yen is weak, what should you do? You should buy pound. But this one only takes it from here. It doesn't set the correct orders. So if you use this one, you have to think sometimes in the opposite direction. But this one says also old, so it's an old best pair. So I wouldn't. We added this just to help new traders to not have to understand everything about trading. But well, you can use it, but it's better to actually use this one first, then check the asset group, or if you only use this one. Many times this is just fine. I just added this one to give you as much as information as you can when it comes to currency trading, because trading is hard enough. On this one, you may want to, under inputs, you may want to go down and take away all the lines there, because they don't really help you much, right? It's just showing all these crosses here. And then you want to go to style. And this one, base strong, flip, base weak. For me, this is distraction, right? Because it will jump up and down based on all these pairs. So I really don't need that one when I'm trading like this. And the colors in the background, you can do like this as well, right? So you only have the dashboard. I'm just showing you how I would do it to have less distraction. And this one I only need to see really when I'm in a trade or when I'm going to enter a trade. And make sure that you click on it, select the right pair that you're going to trade, so you see how it's performed against all other pairs, right? This. And you also see how it performed against the dollar index or the Dixie here. Like this. So, and this one will not show an automation, the strongest pair yet. We may add that in the future, but for now, that this one is automated is the most important, because many traders I know about using this one are not using this one really. They are done with this because they are day traders, and then mostly you don't need to check this one. But if you're going for long-term swing trade, position trading, and so on, this is of course super important to understand that is this actually yen weakening against all other worldwide currencies, right? Like this. So this was the new updated video for templates that we don't need to do anymore. And you have, hopefully you have a better understanding how to how you can make these indicators as effective as possible for you when you are trading. Thank you for being here. Now go to the next video, and good luck with your forex trading.